it to me, idiot. It's my Facebook.
I know it is.
Frank, he's sitting there like, I'm going to look at it myself. Like, it's my Facebook. All right, guys, so we're all on our way. You can show everybody, Matt. We're all on our way to the Sixers game. I got the air conditioning.
You turned it off.
Well, I can turn it back on.
Yeah, you don't have to show me. I don't want to be on FaceTime.
I'll get over it.
This went over.
So I'm having this trouble with the window.
There you go.
There we go. It's up. Don't hold it that close to my face. Nobody needs to see how big my nose is.
Yeah, any MTS?
I'm wearing it. MTS.
No, I mean MTS people coming in.
No. It's
If
just
I
us.
crashed and died, the last thing people would remember me by would be like some stupid FaceTime.
Some stupid FaceTime. It's not even FaceTime. It's Facebook Live.
That's like, that's sad.
How am I a freaking fraud, Rich? I saw that. Anyway,
Rich who? Keeper?
don't worry about it. You don't know.
Oh.
So we're doing the Facebook Live today because I'm actually not live tomorrow on the radio. I'm being preempted for high school basketball Cape Atlantic League Championship. So we had this epic conversations on the way up to the Rutgers game last time. So we thought on the way to the Sixers game we would actually jump online. And I wanted to jump online because I want to get this off my chest about the Sixers. And that is, I know a lot of people are conflicted about Nerlens Noel being traded. But let's run down the facts. The facts are this. One, he was going to be a restricted free agent. And he wanted max money. So the Sixers were basically telling you they're not going to bring him back for max money. Number two, the Sixers understood that if he was going to leave a free agent, they wanted to get some value for him. I don't think anybody who's thinking about it in depth should have a problem with those two things. The problem that you should have is the fact that the Sixers gave up a former 6 overall pick who is getting better year by year. His field goal percentage got better every year. Free throw percentage got better every year. His points per game has gotten better every year. His point efficiency metrics have gotten better every year. Everything about his skill set has gotten better every year since he got drafted. Because remember, he was very raw when he came out of Kentucky. The problem is you got him for Justin Anderson to nobody knows what they're going to be draft picks in the second round and a contract dump in Andrew Bogut. That's what happened. And that's really where the problem comes in, because in sports, your goal should be to build something that's going to win. Winning is the goal when you play games. Winning is the goal in sports. And yet, you're seeing that the Sixers, even with Brian Colangelo in charge, they're still having trouble moving this so-called process forward. Isn't the whole point of so-called tanking so that you can eventually win games? But yet what happens? Ben Simmons is out for the year, Embiid was out for 2 years, Noel was out for a year. Years ago, Andrew Bynum was out for a year. So what's going on? The Sixers are basically turning into that team who takes on all these reclamation projects. Having talent is not enough in sports. Showing up and actually playing is what it's about. And what the Sixers have done is they basically told everybody that it's not enough to just win. That they want to, they're going basically with that poker hand. They're going through each round of Texas Hold'em, hoping that somebody puts down someone puts down a king or some high card because they got two kings in their hand. They're hoping for the best. Hoping for the best isn't good enough in life. You gotta put something more constructive out there. And yet they raise ticket prices. That's real smooth. Thanks. Brian Colangelo talked today about, we should have been more transparent and more upfront about Embiid's injury. Listen, I'm glad that you realize that, Brian Colangelo, because all the rest of us realize that. In sports, these teams try to insult the intelligence of the media and the fan base because they get to a point where they don't think about anything except for their grandiose plan and what every business does. Isn't the goal of every business to make money? What is the best way to make money? You make the playoffs. That's where the majority of your extra revenue comes from. Unless you're like a bunch of savants at sales and you're going to make a bunch of money off of sales. The Sixers understand that the NBA incentivizes you to be
It's
bad.
gonna have a little extra edge.
The NBA incentivizes you to be lousy. Why do they do that? Because why else would you want lottery picks? Why else would you want to be bad? The NBA probably has arguably 20 really, really great players in it, and 9 of them on the same 2 teams. Your incentive isn't anymore to just be good enough. You either have to be really good or you just have no chance at all. Look at the Trailblazers. They got Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum, and yet they're probably not going to make the playoffs. Why? Because apparently Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum are not enough. They need another guy. What does the team do? They go out and swap centers with the Nuggets because that's really going to change things. Because Nurkic is really going to make that much of a difference over Plumlee? No, absolutely not. Is Aminu really a power forward? No, he's a small forward. Do they have depth? Yeah, they got Allen Crabbe and Harkless coming off the bench. But I'm sorry, but Ed Davis isn't a game changer. In the NBA, you need more guaranteed commodities. And if you don't have guaranteed commodities, you have no chance. What the Sixers are doing is they are playing Texas Hold'em with 2 kings, hoping that somebody puts a king down in the flop. They're really hoping for that. Okay?
I don't know how to play that.
Because right now, there's a 2, a 3, and a 4 on the table.
What if the other guy has aces, 2 aces, and they put an ace down on the river?
Well, that's a whole other issue. But my point is that they're making a gamble, and they got all their chips in the middle of the table because they have 2 kings in their hand.
Am I allowed to chime in for a second?
Go ahead if you're willing to get on
The
face.
thing is, though, like, flip over. Oh, I don't want my face on. Oh, I don't care. But you have to pay someone at some point, though, right? Like they keep saying like, eventually you have to pay somebody.
Right, because the NBA...
To have a team, you have to pay someone. You
In
can't.
the NBA, you have to spend a certain amount of money no matter what. There's a salary floor.
But it just seems like they keep getting rid of guys instead of. And eventually, you have to pay someone to have a team, to have a productive team.
Correct.
So who are you going to be? Like, when are they eventually going to?
Well, the theory is that the 2018 free agency is where you spend all your money.
Right.
Because guys like Paul George and others are going to be available that year. But the problem with the Sixers is they don't really need another forward. They need guards. And that's where they're gambling on the draft. They're hoping that they get into the draft. Paul George. And that's the other issue. You don't need a top 3 pick in this year's draft to get good players. Because the top 2 picks are probably going to be Marquez Fultz of Washington and Lonzo Ball of UCLA. And guess what? If you're the Sixers, you don't want either one of those guys.
Yeah.
And here's why.
Yeah.
Lonzo Ball is a shorter, better shooting version of Ben Simmons.
I don't really like Facebook, right?
It's Ben Simmons. Why do you need a duplicate of the same guy? You need somebody who can complement him.
Yeah.
Marquez Fultz is probably the best player in college football, college basketball that's on a horrible team. If he can't elevate the play of his team, Washington, he's so-called amazing, which he is, he's a great talent, then how can I expect him to come into the NBA and have that same impact? I can't.
Did you hear Lonzo Ball's father say that? He was better than Steph Curry now.
Let me explain this.
Go ahead.
Lonzo Ball's dad is the equivalent of a boxing's hype man. In boxing, you have that guy who follows you everywhere. Yo, my guy's the best, and talks him up. That's Lonzo Ball's father.
If they get Alshon Jeffrey,
Lonzo Ball isn't as good of a shooter as Steph Curry. He's not as good as Steph Curry was in college. Steph Curry, by the time he was at his best in college, remember, Lonzo Ball's only played 1 year in college.
Yeah.
Steph Curry carried Davidson in the NCAA tournament. Davidson!
One of those guys.
Davidson's horrible. They've done nothing since without him. So no, Lonzo Ball wasn't as good as Steph Curry. Lonzo Ball wouldn't have the same impact on the Warriors as Steph Curry does.
Then you sign him. They're like,
you want me to read some trade deadlines?
do it the same way they did it. You know what I mean?
All right, guys. So what we're going to do is Matt's going to read off my trade deadline winners and losers and so on, and we're all going to comment. You guys can either rip me or tell me I'm right, and then I'll explain why I have said it.
All right, so we're going to go NBA trade line
Winners. Do the
winners first. We're going to go Raptors. Raptors.
Guys, Raptors winners of the trade deadline?
No, I'd say no. They're not.
Frank?
I don't
They got Serge Ibaka and PJ Tucker.
Yeah, I mean, Ibaka is definitely an upgrade.
Yeah, Ibaka's an upgrade, but I wouldn't say it was a successful.
Well, here's why I think they're winners.
Got better with Ibaka. That's what.
Here's why I think they're winners. The two guys that they acquired, they were going to go after them in free agency anyway.
Yeah, right.
So if you acquire two guys you're going to go after in free agency, now you have them on the team and you can offer them more money than anybody else. So and technically you've invested for your future. PJ Tucker was brought there because he is not just a solid scorer, he's an agitator. They want him to basically bother LeBron. You can't stop LeBron, but you can get on his nerves.
Exactly.
That's the reason why PJ Tucker was acquired. And then Serge Ibaka basically is the better offensive version of Bismack Biyombo, who they had last year.
Yeah.
Remember the impact Biyombo had? Serge Ibaka is a guy who can shoot threes, can score a little bit, and with the Raptors, he's not the first option, he's not the second option, he might be the third option. Some nights, he might be the fourth option. And remember, the last time he was the third or fourth option on the team, that was the Thunder. So, he is very good within a certain role. What's the next team?
All right, the next one, the Mavericks, the Dallas Mavericks.
Guys, Mavericks, winners or losers?
They're winners because they got Noel. He's going to be a franchise. He's going to be a center.
Frank?
They're winners.
Well, yeah. I mean, they made out better than the Sixers did with that deal, I would say.
Listen, the Mavericks stole Noel as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, so they're winners.
Remember, they were going to go after Noel in free agency anyway.
They're winners.
And remember the history of the Mavericks.
And they wanted him in the summertime too.
I'm not being tagged in this, am I? Please don't tag me. It's good. I am?
I said, no, you're not. I said, you're not.
I don't know. Matt's shaking his head.
It's my Facebook, Matt.
It's Johnny, I know.
It's not your Facebook.
I know.
being tagged and stuff.
You can tag whoever you want on your Facebook. What was I saying? All right. The Mavericks, their history. They've overspent on centers like Tyson Chandler, Andrew Bogut, Zunja Chop, and Eric Dampier.
Dampier, wow.
I think Noel might be better than all those guys.
Absolutely.
Way better.
So, historically, if the Mavericks have a history of overspending, you know they're going to keep Noel.
How about the Boston Celtics?
Well, we'll get to them in a minute. Who's the other winner I had?
So the other winners that he has the Thunder.
The Thunder basically just acquired Doug McDermott and a second-round pick of their team in the future.
Yeah, they're huge losers. Huge losers.
What with the Bulls? So it sucks to be him. And then you're giving up Laverne, who is basically a backup center in the NBA. McDermott, who is basically a more diversified version and younger, obviously, than Kyle Korver.
Tell me why Oklahoma City didn't go after Paul George?
Because they shouldn't.
Yeah.
We're back. We're back. Paul George says he's only going to one of two teams. He's going to go to the Lakers or the Pacers.
What's something different? Okay.
Why should you waste all of your assets on a guy who's going to leave anyway?
Right.
That's a loser. All right, so who am I losing? Apparently, my phone with Facebook is having a read. I blame Snapchat.
None of these moves have made anybody like a contender or better.
Well, that's the problem in the long run. What has any of these moves done to beat the Cavs?
Absolutely nothing.
The only team that has a chance, maybe, is the Raptors at this point.
Yeah, but who beat the Warriors too?
Spurs.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the Pelicans. They got Cousins. That's not going to do them any good.
They're not going to make it.
Maybe next year.
That's not going to do them any good. Yeah.
The Pelicans can win 2 games in a 7-game series.
Right.
And that's only because there'll probably be one game that Boogie Cousins goes for like 45 and Anthony Davis goes for 40 and they can't do anything. And there'll probably be that one game every playoff where Steph Curry can't hit a 3. That seems to happen every playoff series.
So how about in today's NBA, can you win with 2 big guys like Cousins and Davis going forward, like in next year?
I don't think you can win with just 2 superstars, period. I think you need more than 2 in general.
I'm being like specific 2 big guys. Like, you know, most teams now you have shooters. It's a shooter game.
Remember, DeMarcus Cousins and Anthony Davis can both shoot 3s.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's not like they're just sitting in the lane taking up space.
They're still big men. They're still, you know.
This isn't Tim Duncan and David Robinson, you know, floating in and out of the lane the whole time.
Yeah, that's true.
And the other thing is that, do you know that DeMarcus Cousins has hit more 3s this season than Buddy Hield?
Buddy Hield,
the guy that they traded for.
Yeah, Buddy Hield's garbage. All he does is hit 3s. He doesn't have a 6-point game at all.
Can I explain my pet peeve here?
Yeah, sure.
I I don't like when people say guys are garbage or guys are absolutely awful. You know why? If they were garbage and absolutely awful, how did they make it in the NBA?
Sure. That's a good point.
Listen, there are some really bad players in the NBA, but it's not because they're bad players. If you put them in the D League, they're probably dominated. Look at Jimmer Fredette. He had trouble making the NBA, but he goes and scores 73 in China. It's not that he's garbage, it's just that he doesn't have a good enough game to be a solid contributor.
Right. He doesn't play defense, and he doesn't have a 2-point game. He hits threes, that's all he does.
Correct.
Yeah.
I mean, Buddy Hield can hit threes, but he's not that good. By the way, you ready for the guys who are younger than Buddy Hield?
Yeah, good.
Nerlens Noel, Joel Embiid, Jahlil Okafor, TJ McConnell.
Wait, he come out as a senior?
Yeah. His senior year was his breakthrough year. All right, so what else we got here?
That's it for the winners. We got losers now.
We got losers, yeah.
We got the Philadelphia 76ers.
Listen, the Sixers gave up Ersan Ilyasova, Nerlens Noel for a backup guard, draft picks, and 2 salary dumps. That's not winners at all. Who else?
We have the Chicago Bulls.
The Bulls got Cameron Payne when they already have 2 other point guards. They got a backup center, and they got a shooting forward guard / whatever you want to call him, who is old. And they gave up a talented young scorer and a draft pick. I think that's kind of dumb. What do you guys think?
Talking about the Sixers, right?
Bulls.
Yeah, I don't see them being as big winners. No, they're not. They're not winners at all. Frank?
I don't think Frank cares.
No, I'm just staring at the road.
Who else is a loser?
We got one more loser, and that is the Sacramento Kings.
I mean, you gave up arguably one of the 20 best players in the NBA for Buddy Hield, Langston Galloway, and the oft-injured Tyreek Evans.
Solid move.
Tyreek Evans.
And then Vlade Divac comes out and said a better offer 2 days ago. Smart Vlade. By the way, real quick, guys, think about it this way. I'm going to name you who some of the general managers are in the NBA.
Yep.
Vlade Divac, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, John Paxson, Danny Ainge. That's a starting 5 right there.
That is. Yeah.
I mean, that team literally would be a super team.
Who's John Paxson?
John Paxson was the guy who had the big 3 for the Bulls.
No, I know who he is. I'm saying, what team is he?
Bulls. Think about that. All these former players now.
Kerr, formerly, right?
Steve Kerr was at one time the front office guy for the Suns. Yes. I just meant front office guy.
He wasn't he the Golden State?
No, Suns. He was the Suns front office.
Oh, okay. I thought he did for a little bit Golden State too.
That's fine. I mean, that's hilarious. Think about it. All these former players are now running teams. What's my next winner or loser or whatever it is?
That was it.
Losers, right?
That was it for.
What was the next category I had? I had like 4 categories something.
Let me go back and check. I logged out. Hold on. We're gonna log back in.
He would be classified as
I logged out.
Good job, Matt.
Hold on. I'm getting there.
I'm just gonna start paying less attention to you, Max, when I fix the road.
How about Madonna or Lady Gaga? Who do you like more?
Music-wise?
Yes.
Can I say coin flip?
No,
Can I say push?
Lady Gaga. As far as talent, Lady Gaga.
She's a great voice.
Well, Gaga's got better talent, yes.
That halftime show was over the edge for me. I loved that. Well, you said. Well, what did you say? Yeah, I think that's it as far as.
Winners.
Oh, the jury's out. No, you got the jury's out.
The jury's out.
Right. The jury's out. We have the Phoenix Suns.
Bon Jovi or Bruce Springsteen?
Jovi.
The Battle of Jersey.
Here's the thing with who did I say, the Suns?
The Phoenix Suns. I like Bon Jovi.
The Suns, I don't understand what exactly they're doing. They acquired a bunch of expiring contracts and draft picks, and I'm not really sure what their goal is. They didn't get rid of Brevin Knight. They got 2 starting point guards on their team. Him and Bledsoe.
Not to be rude, but like the NBA is so meaningless. Like it's just a bunch of moves that like mean they just absolutely mean nothing. Like,
well, think about it this way: in the NBA, it's the easiest sport to make the playoffs.
yeah.
Of the 4 major sports, 16.
But look at the parity compared to other sports, like hockey.
The NFL has real parity.
In hockey
has parity.
Everybody has a shot. And even in baseball nowadays, 10 teams have a shot. You know, like
you could argue in the NFL, it's got way more parity than the
NFL.
in the NBA.
NFL and NHL have the best parity.
Now the NFL is the hardest sport to make the playoffs.
Right.
Because they have the least number of teams who actually
But
make
in the
it.
NFL, just having a 9-7 season and missing the playoffs is still like a good season. You know what I mean? Like it's not like. Whereas I don't know, the NFL is just different altogether. Hello.
Jeez. Ready for the next one, Josh?
Yeah.
The Brooklyn Nets.
They got Andrew Nicholson for Bogdan Bogdanovic. So Bogdanovic for Nicholson. So basically what you're saying is, I'm going to trade you a shooting small forward for a power forward who can shoot and rebound. I'm not fully sure. Listen, the Nets got a first-round pick. They need a first-round pick. They gave all their first-round picks years ago the Celtics. So the Celtics own the Nets pick this year. Would it be funny if the Celtics got Lonzo Ball?
I mean,
it would fit their team.
Isaiah Thomas and
him, Isaiah Thomas.
Yep.
What team does that kid play for?
UCLA.
UCLA.
Yep.
Let's put it this way. Where will he go in the draft? Like is he a first round?
Top two.
So he's one of the best. He's the best college player in basketball then, or one of the two.
Debatably, yes.
One of the two best.
No, thank you. I don't want Lonzo Ball. No, thank you.
Who's the other guy then?
There's
Who's he
no
competing
defense.
with?
Fultz of Washington.
Okay.
I talked about this earlier. I know you weren't paying attention.
No, I wasn't. I never heard that guy's name in my life.
Next team.
What's the thing? The Nets.
We weren't even talking college on this though. We were talking NBA.
I was talking to you earlier.
He was, yeah.
On the FaceTime?
Yeah.
Have you bring up some NFL, Josh, please?
That's not part of his.
Nah, we're doing the jury's out right now, John, with the NBA. Okay.
He's talking about the meaningless NBA.
We'll do NFL on the way back.
Which means nothing.
We'll do NFL on the way back, yeah.
What's the last one, jury out?
No, we actually have a couple more. We have the Los Angeles Lakers.
Just don't tag me.
Frank, stop. They got Tyler Ennis and a first-round pick for Lou Williams. I guess that's a push.
Could be.
I'm not fully sure what their goal is there. Listen, I give Magic credit for getting a first-round pick for Lou Williams. That's a great job, but Tyler Ennis is like a serviceable player. He's not exactly changing the game for you.
I don't think you.
Hey, Matt, I'm gonna need $5 here.
Josh, I don't think you touched the Houston Rockets, Josh.
What's that?
The Houston Rockets getting Lou Williams.
I think it's a big deal for them, and I think that Mike D'Antoni could arguably be the coach of the year.
Thank you.
Because he made James Harden a team player. Think about that for a minute. I'm James Harden, I'm the best player, I'm ego, blah, 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 and now all of a sudden he's got double-digit assists every game. Mike D'Antoni did that. It shows you how important it is in sports if people buy into a coach's system. Alright, let's see here.
Next one.
I'm actually trying to go to the toll here. So
Okay. No, yeah.
we're going to end FaceTime now, so hit the finish button.